What is up, everybody? What?
You like hit a button and something happened up here, so that's why I was.
I mean, we're live, so. What's up, Lance? Got it, buddy.
Blue Pelican. For bro. For dog. Hey. Pelican.
Sorry, trying to get everything set up. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Gerardo? I haven't found anybody yet. I'm still waiting for a company to reach back out with me. We started the conversation, but nothing was really like put into motion. But I sent out another email to a different company today. All right. What's up, D?
Hey, D.
What's up, Marco?
Hey, Marco.
Okay, now I think I got everything. So, yeah, it's been a crazy week. Sorry we didn't go live last Friday. We had a show that literally I had 2 days to get ready for, and I did, but like had to cut out some things in order to make that happen. So, yeah, same, man, because I got blindsided from the company that I was using, which I still don't know if I'm at liberty to divulge what's going on, but I'll talk about it at some point. I just really don't want to get in trouble or get anybody in trouble. So we'll see. That's not good. If it makes you feel any better, I got something funky going on with my bicep and tricep, which may or may not include my shoulder. Brace. So we did the show on Saturday. It could have gone better, could have gone worse. Like it went pretty well for us, especially with the fact that we were only set up for 5 hours, 4.5, something like that. Made a lot of really good connections.
It was very hot.
Very hot, which is part of the reason why we didn't last as long as what we could have or should have, I guess I should say. Yeah, like got to talk with some really great people, which is like the best part about what we do. When you actually have people that are receptive and like to want to have like a good conversation, like that's the best part. Well, I mean, this isn't a competition. You're clearly winning, but it's not a competition. Yeah, I'm getting ready for a show 8th of next month. 8th or 9th. The 8th.
Yep.
The 8th. And then I have another show the 22nd and 23rd. So I've been working on knaf stuff today. And then I had a friend of mine, friend of the channels, do some customizing on some Apex art, and they came out looking fantastic. So this is UV resin on titanium, and it looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came out really good.
Yeah, they did. I don't know which ones I grabbed because I just grabbed some because I wanted to show them off. I figured everybody would enjoy seeing the pretties. No, DE, I know. I was just messing with you. Comedy, best medicine. Remember, I'm usually full of it. If I'm being serious, run. What's up, Lion? Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Yeah, I love what he was able to come out with some of these arts. Like, they look killer. I got grounded from going to farmers markets. I can only go to occasional. First time I've got a lot.
Nice. Welcome.
Welcome. We appreciate you being here. My name's Chris. This is Alina,
he already knows
which
that.
it says right there.
And he said, "Hey, Chris and Alina," so I figured he would figure out which one was which.
I mean, maybe you thought I was Alina. I don't know. I mean, this day and age, you never know. I am Blackstar of Blackstar Designs. We are a team, but I am Blackstar.
Mm-hmm. He makes the knaf.
I dabble in the dark arts of knaf making, and the arcs that I'm showing off right now are my production model. I designed them, but because of limitations with skills and machinery, I had to get another company make them for me. But I go through and I do all the quality control checks and make sure it's sharp, make sure everything's working the way that it's supposed to before it gets sold. So, and just like my handmade knives, even knives that I design, there's a lifetime warranty. Now, granted, if you abuse it and do something stupid, not going to cover it. But if there's a manufacturer's defect and I have the parts to replace it or I have a way to fix it, I'm going to, and I'll sharpen it and send it back again, free of charge. That's the way that I run my business. This is my favorite one out of all. I love the red.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Shocker.
You just grab 3.
I grabbed 3 of the 5. Okay. So I was like, I don't know what I'm grabbing. I hope one of them's the red and black. So why were you grounded from going to farmers markets? I feel like there's a really good story here. I need to hear it.
I think because of all our health issues.
Probably.
And I'm sure the heat does not help.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't. So, Lion, tell us something about you.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Not to put you
on the
spot, but tell us something about yourself. Just shared the show. It's like 20 people. Hell yeah, man. We appreciate it. It's and I don't want anybody to take me the wrong way because we appreciate each and every one of you that show up on Fridays. Like, we're nobodies and like we just sit here and drink and bullshit. But like everybody that comes on makes a huge difference to how the video goes. Because like this is live, this is unscripted. Our content is literally just us reacting from the people that are on our video. Unless I have a soapbox to hop on, which happens sometimes from time. But typically it's just off the cuff. We're reacting. And maybe it jolts something where we talk about something else or whatever. But it's like, it's literally our content is what you guys bring to the table. And we're reacting. So any and all are welcome. What's your favorite current night? Well, it's the Apex art, of course.
Other than your knife.
Because I made it.
Probably one by Chavez.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem. And I have 2 more. Which under normal like collection is a baby collection. But I'm a knife maker. I don't have a ton of money. So like when I can afford to pick up something nice, I try to. Like I just got one of the Blade Show specials of the Chavez.
Don't ask me what.
I don't remember what the name of it is. It starts with a D, but it's his OTF. Dissident? Dissident? Decadence? dissidents, something like that. Dissident. I think it's the dissident. Maybe it's the dissident. I don't know.
Decadent. I don't know.
Decadent, somewhere around those lines. Uh, but for what I do during the daytime, I'm not a full-time knife maker. I'm a part-time knife maker, and then I work at a screen printing and embroidery place where I can make swag for my peoples, like the shirt she's wearing.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't see it, but
so because of what I do, we open up a lot of boxes. So I have a tendency to carry an OTF of some type if I'm not carrying my art, just because of ease of use and the industry that I work in. My current favorite is my Pictus. Nice, that's awesome.
lava flow Kieranite.
Kieranite's a fun material to work with.
Mhm.
I have a love-hate relationship with Kieranite, and before anybody jumps on me because of what I just said, Kieranite's a fantastic material to work with. Can't be super heavy-handed with Kieranite, because then you won't have any more Kieranite, and that's the part that bugs me with Kieranite. I've gotten better over the years with being a little less heavy-handed, but when I first started out, if you would have given me Kieranite, I wouldn't have had any material because it would have gone away. Bye. So for the longest time, all I messed with really was just my Carta because you had to put so much ass behind it to get it to do anything. And now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to get less of a heavy hand when I'm doing dissident. Thank you. I'm starting to get less of a heavy hand, especially depending on the material that I'm working with. So I've got some Kieranite. I've done a bunch of different types of woods and micartas and G10s and um, yeah, Kieranite's some really cool stuff. It's really really visually striking if it's finished properly. And
The answer, by the way.
My husband took me and I sat too close to the band and ended up having to. Well, why'd you do that?
Right.
um, but yeah, there's a lot of makers that like I look up to. Um, I mean, Kirk Mayberry of KM Designs, he's the one who taught me. John Graham taught him. Um, R.I.P. John. Both fantastic makers. Um, Burnley, Birch, uh, Christensen, uh, dude that only does D2. Crine.
Yeah.
There, I'm probably harder on myself than like anybody else has a tendency to be, but like I've never felt like I deserve to be in the same conversations with a lot of those guys that I looked up to. Luther, RIP. Um, and I've found that like a lot of those guys that I look up to are just normal dudes that like they've been doing this for a really long time, and that's why they're as good as what they are. I mean, Birch and Crine, they've been doing this for 20 plus years. And coming into this as a brand new maker and then looking at the stuff they're doing, and it's like, well, I don't even have a chance. You got to crawl before you walk. So I've been crawling for like 7 years. Ready to start taking my first step, quote unquote, so to speak. But yeah, I feel very fortunate that like as a knife maker in this industry, I mean, yes, there's a lot of competition, but like not really. Um, I can message any of the guys that I just spoke about, other than John and Luther, um, that passed away. I'm like, hey, I have a question. They're like, okay, cool. What do you need? I got you. And that you don't find that in most industries, and it's really, really cool. The one with the Greek letters, I do believe so. It's not really Greek letters. It's black underscore star underscore designs. There is a Thor's hammer behind my star logo. Um, yeah, I guess you could kind of consider that as Greek letters, but it's supposed to be more of like a Viking look But uh, yeah, there's a lot of great makers that
Go
are
back. Go back to your Instagram.
a lot of great knife makers. Can you not?
You got a message from him.
Hey, follow you back on Instagram.
Hey, Blue, quit licking. Chill. Chill with the licking. Calm down.
We've seen Clayton works Brandon Sibbles Forge. I have not. At least not that I know. Or so we have 5 cats and 2 dogs. One of our dogs, both of our dogs are healers. One's a blue healer mix, one's a red healer mix. The blue healer mix loves the lick, and he's very obstinate. And when you don't pay attention to him, he gets destructive and loud with things that he does. So, told him a million times, don't lick the carpet. He doesn't listen. And if I'm in the process of saying something and all I hear is, that's why I was like, oh my God, stop. What's up, Kay?
Hey,
We
Kay.
miss you. I'm assuming he's on Instagram. Nice. Burning Babel Forge. If I spell things correctly, it'll probably pop up. Clayton Gibson. Burning Stables Forge. Nice. This stuff looks pretty good. I likes it. Holla. Let's see here. Oh, nice. The Gear Knight. Heck yeah. I like it. Now I see what I was saying about when people are not paying attention to him. He does dumb things to get your attention. He's currently scratching his butt on the back of my chair.
Now he's throwing himself on the
Now
floor.
he's throwing himself on the floor and throwing it. Nice. That's awesome. Kumai is hard to mess with, in my opinion, as somebody who's never had a successful Kumai build. Only attempted it. But we're not going to talk about the billet that never was.
Mhm.
Better stop yawning. So, this is what the Apex Arc actually looks like. So it's full TI frame, TI backspacer, TI pocket clip. S35V blade steel. Raw and ready to be customized. Oh baby, I like it raw.
I was thinking the same thing.
Which we've had a couple of Amanda diets, and they've always been good hits at shows.
Hey, Brandon.
Oh, absolutely. It was nice to meet you too, man. Hope the meeting goes well. What's up, B-Dub? The wise one. I don't know what's going on with my beard, I guess, because I was like sweating earlier. My beard's like, hey, I do what I want. Which I appreciate, but like, don't.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
Burkles?
What's up, Burkles?
I don't know if that's how you say it. Burkles character?
I think it's Burkle.
We're gonna go.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe. He like pressed his head up against my leg.
Got something cool to show you, Joe. Done working for now. Yep, that's what I was doing all day today, working on that and epoxy resin. Hey, Joe, check this out. So this is UV resin printed on. Pretty cool.
Show me.
Show you what? This? Or what I was working on today? 'Cause I got pictures. So aggressive.
That's why I read it that way. Show me.
Show me what you got. I like what you got.
There's this one.
Yeah, he did. Bear did a great job on these. I'm working on knives tonight. Tonight I was working on Cerakote. Yeah, it looks awesome. And it's a really cool concept. So it's a UV printer, so it like 3D prints UV and then cures it. And so it's like very solid. I'm customizing a fireman's axe for a buddy of mine, and I was gonna do Cerakote just because like high heat. And then I saw the prices to do Cerakote from like a hobbyist point of view, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. So I have a large respect for people that do Cerakote because that shit is expensive, but it's a good coating. Which
This one is like purple.
yeah, I was like,
blue.
it doesn't look like it's really purple in that
No.
view, but
It's like purple and blue and gray, but you can't really see the purple for whatever reason. So
no.
you can see it on Facebook, but I don't know. But there's purple in there, I promise.
So, on a completely unrelated subject, if you go into my shorts, you're gonna feel nuts. No, I'm joking. If you go into my shorts on YouTube, you're gonna see my flashlight review for the Orca 7.
Put your hands down my pants,
and I bet you'll feel nuts.
I was like, where are you going with this?
It's like blue Damascus. Yeah, he did some crazy patterns.
There's 2 more, but we don't have it back.
We don't have them.
You're just gonna have to use your imagination on the other side.
There'll be pictures.
Go in my shorts.
Bet you'll feel nuts. Shorts on YouTube. Get your head out of the gutter. Eat. Sure. Hey, Blue. Quit it. Wall. Like, dude, we literally tell you this.
Chewy, what are you doing over
Every
there?
Friday. Hey, it was your idea for what we want to do. So, which speaking of, I gotta send you that picture I took of Blue and Ruby.
Yeah.
And then I know the prompt to put in, so I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
So we'll have you do it. I think American Gothic would look awesome with both their heads. The best one I could think of with 2 people in the painting that people would recognize.
I giggled
Yeah,
for a
wait,
while.
I didn't mean for it to do a full freaking poster. I was like, "Oh, Jesus!" So, go pee.
He said had to, which means he already peed.
Why'd you wait so long? Get a bladder infection doing that, bro. Yeah, so our show last Saturday, which I already talked about this a little bit. The reason why we weren't live on Friday is because I had 2 days to get ready for it. And I got everything done that I needed to get done, but I didn't get done till like 9 o'clock on Friday. So I was busy. Now it's back to the knafs for Brian's open, which my Damascus delaminated
Did it?
while I was drilling holes through the handle. The handle went, and I was like, "Oh, cool. I'll mess with you later." Blue, can you not? We'll stop and turn his head, and then he just goes right back.
Yeah.
Choo Choo, what are you doing?
They're not.
Choo Choo, what are you doing? Okay. Then I don't know if I ever heard one.
Hell yeah, it was. Blue, chill. Berber, come here. Come here.
Is the old man Burr?
You're annoying.
Like to suck the fibers out of carpet and lick himself. Be a dick. 'Cause he's a healer.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay attention to me. If you don't pay attention to me, I'm gonna burn down the house.
Yep. Pretty much. You have to go potty. Knew that was gonna.
Yep. So for those that care, I started my Ebglyss shot this week on Tuesday. So in about another week and some change, I'll have to do 2 more shots of the Ebglyss, and then after that, I guess it's just 1 injection once a month. So chewy. So the orange cat that's very vocal, his name is Chewbacca, but he likes to chew, so we just call him Chewy. Joe said his aunt had a dog named Chewy.
Just choo-choo.
Yep. Choo Choo, Chewbacca, Chewcifer, Choo Choo, Chewy,
Timothy.
Timothy,
That's his newest nickname.
Chunky Boy, Dick, Asshole, Son of a Bitch, Baby Baca. Yeah. You got a lot of nicknames, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bully. Support your decision to transition. What? What? I don't even know what you're talking about, man. That's what the shots are for. Oh. No, it's for my dermatitis. Jeez, Joe. No, hell no, I ain't gonna transition. But if that's what you're into, you do you. Whatever makes you happy. But not for me. No, dude, you're good. I just didn't know where that was coming from. Brr. I got all my knives heat treated today, and I poured some more epoxy and I started working on the axe handle, so might be able to get the axe handle all together tomorrow, and then I gotta shape it. I gotta start working on the axe. So I got stuff to work on while my knives are tempering. So hungry and get so lazy. We had euros for dinner tonight. They're pretty good. And gyros and tabbouleh and falafel and tzatziki and pita. Very yummy. The place, a town over that we've never ate at before, and like his stuff was really good. Yeah, I love a good Greek place. Thank you. I appreciate it. I just like good food. Tried my hand at making some carbonara. It didn't turn into scrambled eggs, so that's good. But it was kind of flavorless. It's also my first time trying to make it.
What do you say? Good taste, bro.
Because I was talking about the euros.
Mm.
They were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I was like falafel, tzatziki, blah 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 blah. Oh, oh, oh. So we don't have anything like that around us. It'd be cool to experience.
Got him in the nose. Jump back real quick. I guess he feared her, so. But he didn't see her.
Smoke. And that is
What's that? Smelting.
I lost my genitals in a smelting accident. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His number. Oh.
I'm so excited and concerned at the same time that we're getting another Austin Powers movie. Deep fried tiny fish. Hey, Rose.
Let's Google this. What kind of?
The delicious kind. Mediterranean meat. Probably. But gutted, lightly floured with all-purpose flour, semolina, and then quickly fried in hot oil until crispy and golden. Man, that would probably be good. Fish fries. I would try that. I mean, while we were on vacation, I tried.
Steak tartare.
No, well, yeah, I had steak tartare, but the pizza.
Oh, sardines.
I tried sardines.
Or
And they
anchovies.
weren't, or anchovies. They weren't bad. A little on the salty side, but they weren't bad. Pretty fishy. Like I said, I
know.
I could understand it on a pizza. Like it made sense on it. It's just super salty. Popcorn shrimp. Like what was it from Futurama? Nibblers? Poppers.
Poplars.
You're eating our young. distinct, milder, and less oily
Okay.
fish, often described as having a delicate, fresh cucumber-like aroma.
I like them. I was just curious to see like if they were.
Yeah, we were doing a deep dive on it.
We're
It didn't
Googling
say
it
that it wasn't salty.
because I wanted to know more. I wanted to know like what they taste like. What's the flavor profile here? They'd probably be pretty good then.
Yeah, I would think so. Love the fact that you get the references. That
Just
makes me so happy.
Just take a piece of fried fish, put some tartar sauce on there, and then put those fish on top. And it's like fishception.
I like it.
Tartar sauce. Just make it stick on there.
Oh man, that just makes me want to have some fried perch. So good. So good. Mm-hmm. It's all very good. We're gonna have to make a trip up there just to go to a fried fish fry again. Okay, we'll go see my cousin and go home tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I was talking to the lady that I work with, and she was saying how she loves fried mushrooms, and like Alina, not a fan of mushrooms. Mostly, it's the texture and lack of flavor, which I do understand. But we've been kind of playing with like some different mushrooms, like 'cause you get umami and stuff like that. So, I had you try some of the mushrooms we got from Kurt.
Oh, yeah. Continue your story.
I don't remember what they're called, but anyways, so my whole issue with fried mushrooms is that they usually come out like slimy, or mushy, and I don't like that texture. It's not a flavor issue for me; it's a texture issue. So I looked it up and I found
Chanterelle.
chanterelles. I found which you didn't mind the chanterelles. And then the fried mushrooms that we had from my aunt were pretty good. Morels, those were delicious. Um, but I looked it up and there actually is a way to where you can fry mushrooms and they maintain their meatiness. And so we're gonna try and do that with them. Basically, what you do is you dry roast them in a pan to get out a lot of the moisture, so they don't basically like steam themselves within the batter, and then you batter them and fry them. So I'm gonna try my hand at doing some of that. But I've always thought it was odd that like everybody always uses just the regular old run of the mill mushrooms, and I guess it's just because it's so easy to get them. But it's like, man, if you'd put some like higher end mushrooms that were fried on there, like they would be delicious. More expensive, of course, but yes, yes,
See, around here,
I
it's
would
all
I would go to
catfish.
that church just for that.
Yeah, it's all catfish around here. So that's it. You literally cannot find any other type of fish that they fry. Sometimes tilapia, but tilapia is kind of trash
90
fish.
96, 97% of the time it's catfish.
Which, if it's cooked well,
And it's fresh.
It's fresh. It's really good. But the issue is that a lot of people don't know exactly how the proper way to like prepare and fry catfish, so it always like tastes funky.
Yeah. And it smells
But if you know what you're doing, it's really good. I've had really good catfish, but
same.
few and far between.
I've also had really, really bad catfish. Why I don't really mess with catfish. We're gonna have to find perch. Dude, chanterelles are so
Yeah.
good. Like they provide like so much umami with whatever dish you put them in. Um, Problem is I love chanterelles. My stomach does not love chanterelles. I tried multiple times. Every single time my stomach's like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Flavor, bitch." And it goes, "No." And then I have to go use that. But chanterelles are delicious. Really, really good. We've got some dried trumpet. I thought we also had trumpet. Oh, we had both. But
You just oyster, but maybe.
but yeah, we've got some freeze dried mushrooms up in the pantry. Oh, dude, man, those fried morels. So my dad went to go see my grandmother last year up in Iowa. His sister, my aunt, breaded some morels and sent him home with some for us to try. And so, like, they would have been better fresh, of course, but we threw it in the air fryer, man. It was still so good.
You like them funky mushrooms, Joe.
Thanks to go on psychedelic trip. I really want to try some chicken of the woods or hen of the woods, either way, however you want to call it. But I like different ingredients, like finer foods. Also, just like good. I like to eat. I have a refined palate. No, I didn't. So, what the plan is right now is that we're going to come up on Thursday. So, Friday, as far as we know, our schedules are going to be open. So, I was planning to come see you unless you had some plans on that day. Which is a couple things that we want to check out in and around that area, but I may have a gift or two for you. Chicken on the woods last year in the park. Nice. Did you eat it?
He just like ripped it off the
This
tree
is
and
mine now. You're
just
coming home with me.
took a bite right out of it. Right there
No,
in the park.
You gotta cook most of the mushrooms. Like you
YOLO.
This mushroom's bullshit. I didn't go on a trip. It'll be the 7th. Time to be determined.
Yeah, Friday, August 7th, but
TBD on the time.
not super early because we're gonna be on vacation ish.
Pretty sure I got your phone number. So. Pretty sure. The 85%. If not, I'll get your number. Or I'll just message you on Instagram. Open to debut, or at least see if we can get it to work. My new maker's mark.
Or
The nuts. But
we'll figure it out.
side by side. Hey, what's up, Harrison? There it is. I was waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, I've heard. I think we have some freeze dried lion's mane in there too, but I've heard it's good.
Couldn't tell you how I got it.
He said grew lion's mane before. They were good to use as mock crab.
Ooh. Remember if we had lion's mane and
But we had some like dried in there, like freeze dried.
maybe we do.
Yeah, I know they make those like lion's mane supplements you can take.
Is I think trumpet is supposed to have a little bit of a seafood flavor as well. I think, or maybe I'm thinking of the lion. There's so many varieties of mushrooms out there. Also, I have to kind of praise the work of Bear that did the customizing on these knives. Check out the sticker. He did that with the UV printer as well. And that's just, of course, it's not going to completely focus, but like such a badass sticker. Came up better on my phone, but yeah, we talked about that a little bit last year, didn't we, Joe? It's dude, it is super awesome. Very glossy. Like I was kind of salty about it because he did the work on the knives for me, and I was like, he didn't include any stickers. I want some stickers. So all I have to do is just message him and be like, hey, I want some stickers. She's doing some more work for me. So this is the epoxy pour that I did today, and yes, that's shredded money. So that's green and it's supposed to be red. It came out more like pink, glow in the dark resin. If you notice this first layer that's down here, that's where I tried to pour it before, and I didn't have the mix right, so it never fully hardened. So hopefully this will harden because this is going to be the inside of a fireman's axe. Because I've already cut the axe handle down the middle, and then I'm going to make sure it's flat. I'll make sure that this is flat, and then it'll go in between two pieces of this red liner material. And then I'm going to use some pieces that I got off the axe, and I'm going to forge them down for pins. And we're going the wrong way. And these are some of the knives that I hardened today. So these all, except for this guy, the four knives that I'm working on, they're all the same model. And they were forged from a J clip from a railroad, like a railroad tie clip. They're supposed to be like 1070 steel. So should be pretty awesome. I hope anyway. But yeah, I finished drilling the holes, made them mostly flat, and then did the heat treat today. So tomorrow will be temper. And then while they're tempering, I'm going to work on the axe handle and the axe, and hopefully get the axe to where all I need to do is just paint it, and then I can start putting everything together and finishing. That's Dude, I love blood money. Love blood money. Uh, that was one of my obsessions when I first got into EDC, and all that shredded money I got for free, so even better. Um, but I've actually got some glow in the dark blood money scales coming my way. Um, I can show. So I got this guy coming, which is teal. It glows in the dark. Um, this is the blood money that I got coming. It's going to be glow in the dark. And then for a knife that I'm working on for a buddy of mine, it's the Bora copper, and that also glows in the dark. So should be pretty cool. But yeah, my custom KM folder has blood money scale on the liner lock. Like I'm a fan. Got like some beads that are blood money, and I've had some custom blood money poured for me, and I like it a lot. Which I'll have to talk to my buddy and see if he's got any more shredded money. Be like, hey, I finally used all that shredded money. You got some more? And a money. That's awesome. Best best color paint job to have on a Buick. Monday, depending on how my arm's feeling, I may end up going to the doctor. I think that I have tendonitis going on with my bicep and tricep. And if that's the case, obviously something's going on with my shoulder. So getting old is fun. Love it. My favorite thing. 'Cause I thought for sure with like all my health issues that like being a knife maker, my hands would go first. And it's like the rest of my body that's like, we don't want to do this anymore. Hands are still great. Minus the eczema. Water central meal today and actually has a coupon for either one, $2 or $5 ticket voucher. Hell yeah. If you hit big, just remember the little people. That's crazy that they're sending out vouchers. Like, I don't think Tennessee would ever do anything like that. That's hilarious. Poor Link, ever since the cats all got sick, he's been just kind of had a lingering sickness, so may have to end up taking him into the vet. Come here, Linky Poo. No, you're not gonna climb me. I'm wearing a black shirt. What did I say? What did I say? No, sir. There you go. Yeah, his eyes have been like super goopy and absolutely. His eyes have been super goopy and he's still been like coughing and his fur's been like super frumpy and you're shedding, bro. Hard part about wearing black around a bunch of cats. Yeah, man. Everybody else is good. They're over everything. It's just he's got this lingering something still going on. We'll probably end up having to take him to the vet probably next week. Bye, monies. But I mean, I don't want anything. I don't want him to be sick or feel like crap. So he can do. Yeah, dude. Like, so Chewy got sick. We gave him medicine. We didn't know that he could infect everybody else, every other cat in the household. So then he gave it to Penelope. She got over it pretty quick. She's had a upper respiratory infection before. And then right after her, it was Link, Sam, and then Onyx. Link got hit really hard. Sam got hit really hard. She's good now. Onyx, like she was the last one to get it. She didn't get hit that hard with it, but she's completely healed up now. He's the only one that it's like lingering, and it should be all out of its system by now. So we're probably gonna end up having to take him to the vet next week. But it's a hard part about having animals. It's like you don't want them to feel bad, especially if you can give them medicine to make them feel better. So I'm just concerned on why he's got this like lingering crud. He should be over by now. We'll find out next week. Yeah, this weekend, as much as I can, I'm going to be in the knife shop trying to get everything buttoned up because I've got, let's see here, this weekend, next weekend. Of course, I have during the week too. Yeah, I got 2 weekends in 2 weeks to get everything done. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely, this month disappeared fast. Like as somebody who like makes things, I'm like, oh, I got time. Like I thought it was. I thought I still had like another week. It's fine. We'll see how everything goes. What's up, Bear? Or Brian? I don't know why I called you Bear. Speaking of bears, check out this sweetness. Absolutely. So that is UV printed resin directly on the scale. Some sweet shit. I was just talking about how like I don't have enough time really before the next show. it's it's yeah, dude. They came out super nice. Yeah, I gotta get some scales, um, and sandblast them, and then send them back to Bear, because he's gonna do some other fun things with them. So really excited to see what he does. Probably send him like I don't know 3 or 4 scales, something like that. Which I've got parts and pieces sitting back here. And this and the parts that I have out with the shot stuffs. What's up, One Moon? I'm sure that I can send him a couple different parts and pieces. Oh yeah. Got 2 scales right here. This one's already been done, so that's good to go. Yeah, so right off the bat, I got 2 scales. So, I got 2 knives that are sitting here that have already been QC'd. It looks like. I don't know why those are just sitting in there. Those should be in the toolbox. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Cool. Yeah, I got 2 weeks and some change to get everything done that I want to get done. Is that the Art 2.0? No. I'm still uh, trying to get that all situation worked out. I sent a new email to the company today to find out what their OEM prices look like. So trying to get it all squared away. We'll see if it happens. Yeah, I got 4 5 knives. They'll be tempered tomorrow. And then I'm working on finishing the custom axe. So 2 weeks to get all that done. Maybe. As long as I use my weekends wisely, it should be fine. Once I get them tempered, like I'll be able to start grinding and put scales together and all that stuff. So that should go pretty quick. But you never know. For sure. Well, like I wasn't planning on doing the show last Saturday, but I got offered a spot and it literally I had 2 days to get ready for it. So I got all the custom shirts done and then I ended up doing 8 pry bars for the show. I didn't work on a single knife because I already had knives in inventory. And then of course the arcs. So I had new hats that I did. Or I say new. I had hats that I did with the leather on them. And then did the pry bars and got all my ducks in a row, with, like making sure the knives looked good and sharp and all that stuff. And I got done with everything at like 9 o'clock on Friday, and then we had to get up at like 5:30 on Saturday. Yeah, we got up at 5:30 on Saturday, so we could leave the house around 6:30. That way, we could go get breakfast and then go be at the show for around 7. And the show didn't start till 8, but as we were setting up, were missing a piece to our display. So I had to drive all the way back home and then drive to the show, and I got back up there at like 7:52. But it was a good show. Just super hot. I could get this medicine to start working so I could stop like scratching my leg so much. That'd be awesome. No, so we'll leave on the 6th. So basically, I'll have up until the 5th to get everything straightened out. 4th. Have until the 4th to get everything straightened out. Not a lot of time. How many hats have the new design? So, the only one that's embroidered is mine. And I know you said you really liked the embroidered one. Um, I did 6 hats with the same design, but it's leather. And they came out looking pretty good. I think I gave away 2 at the show. I think 1 or 2. I think it was 2. No, nothing wrong with leather at all. I just knew that like I was in a rush and I like needed to get them get some new hats. So hell yeah, he seems like a super nice guy. Yeah, I made a TikTok video today on accident because I wasn't planning on like going in the direction that I went, but like I made a comment that like every single knife maker I've ever met, we always wait till like the last minute, and then we go, shit, I've got no time. I got to do all the things, and like that's kind of where a lot of us shine. And here I am going, I thought I had more time. Shit. Which I'll have Monday too. So I'll be able to get a bunch of stuff done on Monday as well. I got 2 weekends. And I ain't doing shit next weekend besides making sure everything's done. So hopefully I can get everything knocked out next weekend. So I'm hoping. We'll see. She's coming back. Oh no. Maybe. You have a good conversation. Yeah, I didn't realize how little time I have left before the show. I have this weekend and next weekend.
Yep.
In a couple days. Shit. Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have. I'm probably gonna have to take him to the vet next week because he should be over this by now, and he's still not. Mm-hmm. He does look like he's lost some weight. It's not a bad thing, but
I mean, he's not gonna like starve to death.
no.
But still not good.
Brian said hi.
Hi, Brian. The cat took my seat, so I guess I just have to stand up. You're lucky you're handsome. Took my seat.
Kick his ass out. He'll be fine. Cat. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Pick him up, sit down, put him on your lap. The reason why I'm not holding him is because I'm wearing black.
Blue, stop it.
Blue enough.
Blue, stop it. We're just out there. Quit.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. All the way. All the way. Lay down. Stop it. Toad. So if you get a chance, Brian, you should check out my review of the Orca 7. We did that while we were on vacation at the beach. It's not great quality, but it's fun.
The video, not great.
Yeah, video is not great quality. The waves were like super loud. We were under a double red flag. Means if you swim in the water, you're on your own.
Yep.
And depending on where you're at, you may get fined if you're caught. Looking through the parts and pieces, and I got 2 scales right here that I need to take these screws out so I can sandblast them. I'm sure that I've got more scales in the parts that are in the toolbox. Blue, I told you to get over here and lay down. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. All the way. You can get mad at me all you want. You're going to listen. And then I found those 2 blades that have been QC'd, and I'm like, why are they just sitting over there? Maybe with the other blades that are QC'd. Well, in more ways than one. So other than doing like the whatnots, what else is new with you, Brian? Blue, stop it.
Oh, no. We're just outside. You just want to go outside and grass. Quit.
Come on.
Just let him out, though. Because Ruby was just out, too. Nice. That should be a good show. He said, thumb is all healed up, going to Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry in a couple weeks.
Ooh.
I said, that should be a good show. He said, yeah, it should.
Not a huge fan of Breaking Benjamin's newest song. I do, however, appreciate how it sounds like old Breaking Benjamin.
Mhm.
But it sounds like a song that they've already done before. So one of my favorite songs that they've ever done has been Red Cold River. Still love it. What's up, Dana? And then Home, I think it's called. Where it's talking about the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
But that's off like their first or second season. That's old Breaking Benjamin. Like polyamorous Breaking Benjamin. I don't have any issues with Doctor. He said some bangers.
Mhm.
Fortunately, the song that everybody knows him for, he doesn't play anymore because he hates it. The first song he
I'm
came out with.
coming home.
Yeah. Love has always been enough for me. Didn't he recently, like within the last year or two, didn't he do a song with Ricky Benjamin? Or he did a song with somebody that was like a harder rock band. I don't remember who it was. Google. So he did a collab with Lizzie. Nothing more. Uh, what am I thinking? Was it nothing? Maybe it was nothing more that I'm thinking of. Maybe it was Free Fall. I didn't know that was nothing more. I thought that was somebody else. Hmm. Interesting. But the song that he did with it just says Lizzie Hale, but I'm pretty sure it was Hailstorm. Worlds Apart was awesome.
It was just with Lizzie.
I mean, it still was awesome. Damn good cover.
It was.
Why? I mean, I guess. Damn. You know my shit? Hey. No idea.
She had 4 people watching. I don't know what happened.
We had like 4.
When I wasn't here, and I come back and see everybody.
Well, Joe also had to take his medicine
Oh
and
yeah.
take a shower and all that stuff. Hey, Jamie.
Lame.
Very much so. Let's go out to the shop.
There is a light in the thing in the toolbox or showbox or whatever you want to call it.
That's a black light?
Mhm.
Is it one of P&W's?
I don't know. Maybe I just saw a light in there whenever we were at the show in Limbo.
Hmm.
But I mean, we can still put that one.
I mean, there's no reason to have 2 in there. Just got to see if that's a black light or just a flashlight. We'll figure it out. Or we won't. Whatever. Halfway tempted after we get done with it to go back out in the garage and see if that resin is hardened. It shouldn't be fully cured, but at least that's one last thing I got to worry about.
Yeah.
Well, you got anything else?
Do not.
I don't either. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. We will see you next Friday. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.
Bye.